Good evening. It is Thursday, August 8th, 2024. This is an Ogdensburg Region Port Authority Finance Committee meeting. I'll call the meeting to order at 4:31. We have business items, first of which is the June internal 2024 financials. So Patty, I will turn that over to you.
Thank you. If we look at our statement of financial position, our accounts receivable regular are at 164. Of that, 94% of that open AR is either current or 1 to 30 days. So we continue to remain in a good position there with our accounts receivable. Our AEAS is 2 contours and, 2 DOTs and 1 contour at month end. If we look down to our accounts payable regular are at 710. Our AEAS is 1 month at 402. New York State retirement is at 124. And all project accounts payable is at 285. And that is, at this point, mostly, it is the child care and the airport revitalization. And if we look at the second page of the statement of financial position, if we look at accounts payable at the bottom, you will see almost everything was paid in full on receipt of our $3.1 million. So we just did a check run today, we did a check run at the end of July, and we're going to start doing them approximately every 10 days so that we catch things as they are still current. But there is still a good deal of it that isn't covered. The administrative items such as legal or lobbying or employee benefits, those types of things are not covered. So those we still have to make sure we have cash to pay as they come due. But as other things are now being paid under the stabilization grant, we should be seeing a little extra money here and there to be able to pay the other items. Questions on statement of financial position?
Can I just ask one question that is my own not understanding how this works? Okay, so accounts receivable in AEAS, we have 891,000. So that's money that's come into us that we need to pay out.
No, that's money due to us.
Due to us.
It's either due to us by USDOT or due to us by Contour.
Okay, so they owe us that money.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so is that why we have the account payable for 402,000 too? We wait for the funds to come in and
then we
pay
can
out.
pay them out.
Okay. Is that a typical delay for us to
Yes.
have that many?
1 to 2 months is normal for it. We cannot, it's sort of chicken and egg thing. We can't pay one until we get the money back from this one, but you can't get the money back from this one until you pay that one.
And then there's certain paperwork that has to be submitted before they'll even release the payment.
Right.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
All right, we'll move on to the budget to actual for June. We are again in a very good position. We're just a quarter into the fiscal year, so a lot of our expenses haven't really started to build up. You'll notice that almost all of our income is above budget, which is wonderful. Our budget for bridge revenue was budgeted for 80%. The actual average so far is 86%. So that's part of what we've got there. The other part of the bridge revenue is we had one of our rental increases for the border station went up in June. So we're getting a little bit more money on that one too. We had more fuel sales than we anticipated. We've had more GA traffic and other items that have contributed to the rates and charges out of the airport, so that's brought in some extra money. And the salt storage is helping with the marine terminal, and our interest income is just something that we don't count on, so it's always good to see. So far, most of our expenses are under budget. Again, we are early enough into the year. And once we do July, you will start to see the salary and the bridge maintenance expenses will start to go up. The fellows have been at it now for a full month and a half. So we should start to see the bridge expenses going up. And fuel is expenses up, but not as much as our fuel sales income. I checked the latest invoice from the fuel supplier, and we have a healthy profit per gallon built in. So we are required, internally, we require ourselves to have at least $1 a gallon. We're a bit higher than that right now. But we are also we're the same as Watertown, and we're actually below Saranac for our Gen A, so that we are comparable at what we're charging, so we're doing well there. The industrial park, the salary is always going to be $2 higher a month. So at the end of the year, you'll have $24 over budget, because I rounded it at 3,500, and the way the split works, there's $2 in. But everything else is looking good. We're below budget on almost everything. The employee benefits on the marine terminal, again, there the unemployment is all unemployed ILA, unemployment for ILA members. And then you go down and our debt and OBPA portion of projects and capital are what bring us below. Any questions? We'll move to the cash flow. I had to change that around because I was ending up with too many colors on my page. So if anyone is interested, I have done the OBPA portion of projects. I took them up. But if you like the sheet, you can follow the color coding of when we pay it and when we expect to be reimbursed. But it was starting to get quite, some money would come in and some money wouldn't. So I took the projects out. This will always be available for anyone who would like to see it. But you can see in yellow, that is our stabilization funding. And then under the expenses, that is what will pay, what the stabilization funding is paying for. So anything that is operational is being paid, and some of the general expenses, if they are operational, are being covered. We are hoping that in October, that the sale of the property goes through. That's what the pink would be, and that the debt expense goes up by the amount that we will be paying off the loan that we have. And then the next month is the leftover balance from paying off the mortgage, and that will pay for the new truck, the new dump truck.
I still haven't received everything to Chrissy grant, have we?
Yes,
Yeah,
everything is here.
Yeah.
it's,
Probably more
We were waiting for the generator, and that was delivered late last year, I think November or December of '23. That came in, so everything has been paid and everything has been reimbursed.
and the dump truck Patty's referring to is the plow truck for up at this end. Yeah.
Questions?
Nope.
Okay, other such, thank you very much, Patty, for that. Under other such matters, anything come forward?
No, so,
I have no questions, I move to adjourn.
Second, and we'll close the meeting out, or all in favor, sorry.
Aye.
Aye, and we'll close the meeting out at 4:41.